Hello students, welcome to Rishikul Online School. We are doing chapter number 6 tissues and it is lecture number 10. My dear students, we are doing the types of connective tissue and we are on third type, that is skeletal tissue, under which two categories are there. First is bone and second is cartilage, which I am showing you in the difference form. First point in bone is that bone is hard and tough and cartilage is soft. Second point is that bone is made up of calcium and phosphorus, but cartilage is made up of protein and sugar. And third point, that bone has rich blood supply, but cartilage does not have rich blood supply. So these are the differences between bone and cartilage, which are the types of skeletal tissue. Skeletal tissue, my dear students, forms the skeletal system in our body, which gives support to our body, which gives a shape to our body. Okay? So, where is bone present? Bone is present in our hands, in our legs. You might have observed if you touch your hands or legs, it feels to be hard and tough because bones are present there. But cartilage is present as in the lower portion of your ear, the tip of your nose, which are very, very soft, which are not hard. Why? Because their cartilage is present. So these are the differences. This is frequently asked in your exam, that differentiate between bone and cartilage. I hope you must have understood all the differences. Fourth point also you can write of the location, as I have told you, that bone is present in your hands and legs. Cartilage is present in the lower portion of the ear and the tip of the nose. So these differences you have to write in your notebook and learn this. Now we are going to discuss the fourth type of connective tissue. Connective tissue comes under the category of animal tissues, and we are doing the types of this connective tissue. And fourth type is fluid connective tissue. Fluid which can flow, that is called fluid. Under fluid connective tissue we have blood and lymph, and we will discuss here only about blood. About lymph we will be studying about in class 10th. So blood, as you know, it has a fluid matrix. And what are the components of blood? Components are plasma, RBCs, WBCs, platelets. All these are suspended in plasma. Now what are RBCs? RBCs are red blood cells. WBCs, white blood cells. And platelets, which are responsible for clotting of blood in case of any injury. And along with all these things, the blood also contains proteins, salts, hormones. And what are the functions of blood? Basically, the function of blood is transportation. Transportation of oxygen, transportation of digested food, waste materials, gases, carbon dioxide, oxygen, hormones. All these things are transported in the dissolved form in our blood, in our body. So this is the function of blood, that it transports all the substances like gases, oxygen, carbon dioxide, waste products, nitrogenous waste, hormones, digested food. Okay, so these are the all. This is all about the fluid connective tissue, and that is blood. So now I am going to show you a flow chart in which I am showing you all the different types of animal tissue, out of which we have covered some of the animal tissues and others we will cover in my next video lectures. So you can take the screenshot of this flow chart. Earlier also some flow charts I have shared with you, and because by these flow charts you can get an idea about all the types all together. So you can draw this flow chart in your notebook so that you can get the idea about all the types of animal tissues, under which we have learnt about epithelial tissue and connective tissue. Okay, and under epithelial tissue we have learnt about squamous epithelium tissue, cuboidal, columnar, ciliated and glandular. And under connective tissue we have learnt about areolar, adipose, skeletal and fluid connective tissue. Under areolar tissue we have learnt about tendon and ligament, skeletal tissue bone and cartilage, and fluid connective tissue blood and lymph. And other types we will do in our next video.